Today we're going to share 5 simple exercises that can double your leg strength after age 60 in just 15 minutes a day, done in the comfort of your home and without needing any equipment. While the Japanese manage to keep their legs firm and strong well into their 80s, most Brazilians lose nearly half of their muscle strength after turning 60. And if you stick with me until the end, you'll discover the most common mistake that causes many people to lose results, even when they think they're doing everything right. But first, I'd like to invite you to comment below and let me know where you're watching this video from. I'm always curious to see how far this message can reach. Now let's begin with the exercise that wakes up all your leg muscles at once. Think of it as a reset button, like restarting an engine that's been off for years. While many people try to follow complicated workout routines that bring little to no results, this simple movement activates exactly what your body needs to regain strong and stable legs. And here's the most interesting part. You already do a version of it every day, every time you get up from a chair. The difference now is that you'll do it in a way that multiplies strength and muscle efficiency. Think of it this way. Your legs have muscles that have been practically asleep for years. When you just walk, only a portion of those muscles are activated. It's like driving a car always in first gear. The engine runs, but you never use its full potential. Now, when you squat and stand up properly, all the muscles get involved in the task. Your thighs, glutes, calves, and even your core work together like a perfect machine. That's the difference between using only first gear and using all the gears your body has. In the first few days, what happens might feel strange, but that's exactly what you want. Your legs will shake, warm up, and burn slightly, and you might think you're too weak or that you won't be able to do it. But that's just your muscles waking up, getting back to their job after years of rest. It's like turning on the light in a dark room. At first it's uncomfortable, but soon your eyes, or rather your muscles, adjust. During the first week, you'll feel your legs working in a way you haven't felt in a long time. And in just 1 month, you'll notice something amazing. You'll get up from a chair naturally, without having to think about how to do it. What once required effort and focus becomes simple and automatic. That's your body working as it should again, with strength, balance, and vitality. There will come a moment when everything becomes automatic again, natural, just like it used to be. In about 3 months, you'll be able to squat down to pick something up from the floor without even realizing it. It will be an instinctive, light movement with no pain or hesitation. That's when you'll know the exercise worked, when your body moves without you having to think about it. Now here's how to do it properly. And don't worry, nothing is complicated here. At the basic level, place a sturdy chair behind you. Sit down and stand up 10 times in a row. If you need to support yourself on the arms of the chair at first, that's okay. The important thing is to start. Do this twice a day, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. When this movement starts to feel easy, and it will, move on to the next level. Do the same exercise without actually touching the chair. Lower yourself as if you're about to sit down, like the chair is still there, and then stand back up. Again, do 10 repetitions twice a day. This small adjustment makes a huge difference. Now your body has to control the movement with more precision and strength. The ultimate goal is to be able to squat without any chair at all, with your knees forming a 90-degree angle, as if you were sitting in an invisible chair. Do 10 to 12 repetitions twice a day. And if it takes weeks or even months to reach this point, that's okay. It's better to progress slowly than to stay still. What truly matters isn't speed, it's consistency. Before moving on to the next exercise, I want you to honestly answer a few questions. They'll show exactly where your leg strength stands today. Do you need to use the arms of a chair to help you stand up? Do your legs shake when you go downstairs? Do you avoid sitting in low places because you know it will be hard to get back up? Do you need to rock your body to build momentum before standing up? Or do your legs get tired quickly when you stand for too long? If you answered yes to any of these questions, that's a clear sign of muscle weakness. And that's not an opinion, it's a physiological fact. But here's the good news. It's not a sentence, it's a warning. A warning that there's still time to change. These signs didn't appear overnight. They showed up gradually and silently over the years. You've been losing strength so slowly that you may not have even noticed. Until one day you realize that climbing stairs or getting up from a chair wasn't as easy as it used to be. The good news is that just as this weakness came slowly, it can also be reversed slowly. There's no miracle, there's consistency. And that's the best part. With just a few minutes a day, you can reverse years of strength loss. When you trip, your body needs to react in milliseconds to save you. Most people don't know that this reaction can be trained, but it can, and I'm going to show you exactly how to build this reflex now. Here's the thing, the fall doesn't happen when you trip. It happens when your legs can't react quickly enough. That can occur on an uneven sidewalk, a loose rug, or even a wet floor. These accidents are common, but the difference between those who fall and those who recover lies in how fast the body responds. And most importantly, that reaction speed isn't about luck, it's about training. This exercise is designed to reactivate your balance reflex, making your body react automatically to any imbalance. It's like blinking when something comes toward your face or pulling your hand away from a hot surface. Your body acts before your mind does. The more you train, the faster and more efficient this reflex becomes. In the first few weeks, it's normal to struggle. Your legs may shake, give out, or need support from a wall. That's completely normal. It simply means your balance system is asleep and needs to be reawakened like a safety system that's been shut off for years. It's still there, it just needs to be turned back on. After the first month, you'll notice something amazing. You'll go upstairs without grabbing the handrail, stand more steadily, and feel a level of confidence you haven't felt in a long time. And after 3 months, something that feels like magic will happen. You'll trip slightly, but you'll catch yourself. Now, here's how to do it. At the basic level, stand near a wall and lift one leg, holding your balance for 10 seconds. If you need to touch the wall at first, that's fine. The important thing is to maintain your posture and stay calm. Do this 3 times a day with each leg. When you feel more confident, increase to 30 seconds without touching the wall. But keep it nearby in case you need support. The ultimate goal is to hold for 1 minute on each leg without any support. And here's a practical tip that almost no one knows. You don't need to set aside a special time to practice this. You can do it while brushing your teeth, waiting for your coffee to brew, or while heating your food. Make it an invisible habit, something that fits naturally into your daily routine. This exercise may seem simple, even silly, but it's a powerful multiplier. It not only strengthens your balance, but also improves the stability of your ankles, knees, and hips, drastically reducing the risk of falls. It also activates the deep muscles, the ones that keep your body steady and aligned, which is essential for aging safely and independently. The more you practice, the faster, more responsive, and more confident your body becomes, ready to support you in any situation. This is the exercise that makes all the others more effective, and I'll explain why. You probably walk every day, but you do it on autopilot, thinking about bills, family, work, or anything else. Your legs move, but your mind is elsewhere. It's like driving a car without noticing the road. You arrive at your destination but don't remember the journey. When you walk mindfully, something changes completely. Suddenly, all your muscles come into action. The big ones, the small ones, and even the stabilizing muscles that are usually asleep. It's the difference between distracted driving and focused driving. Feeling the steering wheel, feeling the car respond to every move. When you walk mindfully, your whole body works in harmony. And the secret isn't how long you walk. It's how you walk. Some people walk for half an hour a day and see no results, while others walk for just 5 minutes the right way and completely transform their legs. The difference lies in attention and body awareness. In the first week alone, you'll notice things you never realized before. Maybe you walk crooked, put more weight on one leg, drag a foot slightly, or rotate your hip without noticing. These habits, built up over years, weaken your balance and reduce your strength. But now you'll begin correcting them. There's no secret to doing this exercise. All you need is about 3 meters of clear space. It could be a hallway, your living room, or your backyard. Start by placing your heel on the ground first, then the rest of your foot. Walk slowly, paying attention to each step, feeling your foot touch the floor, the weight shifting from one leg to the other, and your balance adjusting naturally. Do this for 5 minutes in the morning and 3 minutes in the evening. That's it. It may sound too simple, but that's exactly the point. Most people overcomplicate exercise thinking it needs to be hard to be effective, but it doesn't. It just needs to be consistent. In just 2 weeks, you'll feel the difference. More stability, less fatigue, and greater control over your body. Now comes the real test of your leg's age. The amount of time you can stay steady during this exercise reveals the biological age of your muscles. It doesn't matter what's written on your ID. If you can hold for 10 seconds, your legs are about 80 years old. If you can hold for 30 seconds, they're around 70. If you reach 60 seconds, they're like those of a 50-year-old. And if you can hold for 90 seconds, congratulations. Your legs are in their 30s. You can take the test right now. Most people overestimate their endurance. They believe they can do more. But when they try, they discover the truth about the real state of their legs. And that's not a reason to feel discouraged. It's a starting point. The body doesn't lie. It clearly shows where you are right now. And do you know why this exercise is so powerful? Because when you hold this balanced position, the muscle can't cheat. There's no momentum, no swinging, no tricks. It's just you and your real, raw, genuine strength. That's when the body shows how prepared it is and how much it can improve if you stay consistent and patient. This exercise is working non-stop. Every second you hold the position, it's pure, continuous tension from beginning to end. And it's exactly that sustained tension that builds real strength. In the first few weeks, your legs will burn, shake, and even beg for rest. And that's exactly where the secret lies, a secret most people don't know. When the shaking starts, don't stop. Take a deep breath and hold for 3 more seconds. It's in that small window of discomfort that the muscle truly grows, strengthens, and adapts. That's where the real transformation happens. If you stop before reaching that point, you're leaving results on the table. The shaking is a sign that your body is evolving, that your muscle fibers are truly being activated. In the first month, you'll notice remarkable changes. Climbing stairs becomes easier, that heavy feeling in your legs disappears, and your balance improves. In 3 months, your legs will have all-day endurance. You'll be able to stand for hours, walk more, and still finish the day with energy. Now, here's how to do the exercise correctly. Lean your back against a wall and slowly slide down until your knees form a 90-degree angle, as if you were sitting in an invisible chair. Keep your feet firmly on the ground, aligned with your shoulders, and gently engage your core. Hold as long as you can. The initial goal is 10 seconds. Over time, gradually increase until you reach the final goal of 90 seconds. Do the exercise 3 times in a row, twice a day, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. And remember the golden rule. When your body starts to shake, hold for 3 more seconds, then rest. The shaking is not a sign of weakness. It's your muscles working at their limit. That's exactly where the gains happen. While most people run from that feeling, you'll embrace the shake, because now you know that's the point where your body levels up. This is the most important exercise of all, and there's a scientific reason behind it. A famous study followed thousands of people over the age of 50 for more than a decade. The researchers measured one simple thing: the ability to sit down on the floor and stand back up without using their hands. The result was surprising. The better someone did on this test, the longer they lived. And it's not just about avoiding falls or fractures. The study showed that leg strength is directly connected to overall longevity. People with more stability, balance, and muscle strength live longer, and with better quality of life, no matter their age. In other words, this simple wall exercise isn't just a strength workout, it's a life workout. It prepares your body to remain independent, steady, and confident, even in your later decades. Why does this happen? Because this kind of movement activates all systems of the body at once. Your legs provide strength, your core stabilizes, your balance adjusts your center of gravity, your joints work together, and your brain coordinates everything in milliseconds. It demands complete neuromuscular integration, meaning strength, flexibility, coordination, and motor control must be working in sync. When you can do this exercise with ease, it's a clear sign that your body is functioning in a balanced and efficient way. But if you can't, something is disconnected, and that something needs to be recovered. There is a silent, vicious cycle that traps many people. You avoid sitting on the floor or bending down because you're afraid you won't be able to get up. Over time, that fear becomes a habit, and the more you avoid it, the more strength and confidence you lose. The body begins to forget the natural movement of getting up and becomes dependent on external supports, chairs, arms, walls. This creates a limitation not just physically but emotionally as well. You start living with fear of falling, of moving freely, and that takes away part of your independence. The exercise that mimics sitting and standing from the floor is the most powerful tool to break that cycle and return control to your body. It retrains the brain and muscles to work together, restoring movement patterns that have faded over the years. In the first month of practice, you'll notice you can already sit in lower chairs with less support, with more safety and stability. That simple achievement is the beginning of reversing the loss of mobility. In the second month, progress becomes even more noticeable. The body starts responding automatically. You bend down, pick something up from the floor, and stand back up without thinking, without fear, with natural ease. The nervous system adapts, the muscles learn to react, and the knees, once stiff, become more fluid. This improvement isn't just physical. It restores your self-confidence. When you start trusting your legs again, something awakens inside you. It's as if your body says, "I still can." Remember, loss of mobility is not an inevitable part of aging. It's the result of a lack of proper stimulation. Just as strength is lost slowly, it can also be regained gradually. The secret is consistency. Even if it's just a few minutes a day, the important thing is not to stop. Each repetition is a step toward regaining not only physical ability, but also the freedom to move without fear, without pain, and with dignity. With perseverance, these simple exercises become a bridge between the present and a more active life. You'll realize it's not just about sitting and standing. It's about taking back control of your story, proving that you still own your body and that age does not define your limits. And when that happens, every movement will stop feeling like effort and start serving as a reminder that vitality is within you, just waiting to be awakened again. How you do this exercise depends on your current level of mobility. At the basic level, start by sitting on a low bed and standing up without using your hands, or using as little support as possible. Do 5 repetitions, twice a day. When it starts to feel easier, move to the next stage. Use a lower chair, then 2 cushions on the floor, and eventually the floor itself with something nearby to hold on to if needed. The ultimate goal is to sit and stand from the floor without using your hands, something that seems simple but represents a huge improvement in strength, balance, and autonomy. It might take months, a year, or as long as your body needs. And that's okay. What matters is not how long it takes, but the steady progress. Every attempt, every repetition is a step forward. And here's a practical tip that speeds up the results. Sit on the floor once a day, even if it's just for 5 minutes while watching TV or reading. Your body has a powerful memory. It adapts to what you do regularly. The more you practice sitting and standing, the more your body understands that this movement is natural and safe. As the days go by, what once seemed difficult becomes part of your routine. You'll notice less pressure in your knees, more stability in your legs, and less fear of falling or getting stuck. This training isn't just physical, it's mental and emotional. It breaks the barrier of insecurity and shows you that your body is still capable. Consistency is the key. If you do this exercise every day, even for just a few minutes, you'll restore your body's intelligence, the fine coordination that ensures balance and fluidity. It's a simple, accessible, and incredibly effective way to rejuvenate your movements and reconnect with the joy of moving freely. So remember, age doesn't matter, action does. The human body is a machine made for movement, and as long as you use it, it will keep responding. In just a few months, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. You'll feel proud of yourself for starting, persisting, and overcoming the fear of trying. Here's something essential you need to know. To boost these results even further, there are 5 simple exercises you can do in bed, perfect for strengthening your joints, activating circulation, and improving flexibility. They complete the work you've started with your floor movements and speed up your body's natural recovery.